What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another live, man. Smash that like button. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, I highly recommend you guys come on and join the family. Now, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. One thing being this disasters of a basketball game we witnessed take place in Indiana. And I'm telling you right now, this live right here is going to be different from all the other lives because I got to take the gloves off here. I got to go bare knuckles with this one, bro. We got to go in, dog. I'm sorry. I'm tired of sugarcoating it. I'm tired of being nice, beating around the bush. We got to go in, bro. At this point, it looked like there's a conspiracy against CC, dog. I just got to keep it real. I don't know if Stephanie White trying to sabotage Caitlin. I don't know if it's the front office. But at the end of the day, there is definitely something going on with the Indiana Fever front office and the depiction of Caitlin Clark to her fans. I just got to be honest, bro. I just have to keep it real. I'm tired of holding back. I'm taking the gloves off today. Guys, get down in the comment section. Shout out y'all city. Shout out y'all state. Let me know where y'all watching this from before we get in it in today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Share it alive, share it alive, share it alive. Because I'm telling you right now, it's going down in here today, bro. I'm putting BTA all over the front office, all over Stephanie White. What the hell is going on? They don't know what a blitz is. They don't even, like, bro, I am sorry. I am sorry. It's about time, bro. I don't know. Word on the street is that Lisa Bluter was offered the job. She didn't really want to take the job because she didn't want Caitlin Clark to get bullied anymore. I don't give a damn. Stephanie White is looking real smooth criminal today. She looked like a smooth damn criminal. That's what she looking like. Smash the like button, John and Fever family. Hope all is well. Hope y'all had a great day. Stay consistent and healthy. Focus, motivate everybody. I appreciate you, brother. Somebody said they never should have hired her. Coach Sides. No, she's looking worse than Coach Sides. She's looking worse than Coach Sides. I am sorry. I am sorry, bro. She's looking way worse than Coach Sides. On so many levels, guys. She's looking way worse. Sides was a better Coach Sides was a better coach in certain situations of the game. Coach Sides, Christy Sides didn't blow 4-quarter leads, bro. She didn't do none of that. Nah, hell no. She ain't do none of that, dog. It's starting to look like she's a little worse, bro. Because it's off the ball, man. Like, okay. Now we know before the Olympic break, you know, Christy Sides was doing her little experiment with Caitlin Clark. But hell, after the Olympic break, you know what she said? She said, you know what, Caitlin, I'm going to let you do what you do, Caitlin. We just going to let you do what you do. And that's what Christy Sides did. You know what? We're going to give you back the ball, and we're just going to let you cook. they just going to let her cook. I'm here to tell you, Stephanie White ain't for none of that. She don't want Caitlin Clark to have the ball at all. At all, bro. You know what, Caitlin? How about you take the ball and give it to somebody else? We don't want you to have the ball no more. That's what it's looking like. Somebody said, yes, Sides was a good fit. She basically Lisa Bluter without the years and years of experience. Side did well with what she had. Young team that was taking strides. Yeah, White and Clark never mix. Bro, they ain't mixing. Look, bro, this is why they're not mixing. They're not mixing because Stephanie White plays this motion offense, bro. Stephanie White want to be Cheryl Reeve so bad. It's like she want to be perceived as a Cheryl Reeve, but she don't have all the Cheryl Reeve accolades. It's like I'm telling you, Cheryl Reeve inspires her, bro. I mean, she wants to be Cheryl Reeve so bad, bro, but she's not there yet. Like, you're not there yet. You got a lot of grass to cover. What Jules said, I can't stay, but I'm not putting this in White. We need to remember that CC played 4 games, out 4 games, played 5 games, out 5 games. I feel you. And guys, we're definitely going to talk about this coaching trade that took place, man. I did not make a video about that. We will be talking about that today on the live. But guys, I feel where everybody's saying Caitlin Clark missed the game, groin injury, quad injuries. I understand all that. All that. But at the end of the day, if y'all watching what I'm watching, now they is trapping Caitlin. Now we can't say that they ain't trapping her because they trapping her, bro. They trapping her, full court press trapping her. But guys, it's always 3-on-5 when you're trapping. 3-on-5. Caitlin is an experienced enough basketball player to get out of the trap, dish the ball out to the open play. Why is she taking the ball out of Caitlin Clark's hands? I will never understand. Somebody said, now you know how bad we are. I mean, bro, it's bad. I hit the like button. I hope the rest of you do. Me too, man. The Fever got blown out. The CC effect. Yeah, man. Hey, they did get blown out. CT was triple teamed. Caitlin Clark was getting trapped. She was getting trapped the whole game. Hence why she took the ball out of her hand. But Caitlin Clark is an experienced enough player to pass the ball out of trap. Caitlin, like we got to remember who we talking about here. We're talking about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark going to see the trap coming. She's going to see the trap coming before the trap get there. She's going to see the trap coming and be able to see the floor to pass the ball. If she's not able to pass the ball, move the ball, what are we doing? She just completely eliminated Caitlin in the offense today. Ari McDonald had a more pivotal role than Caitlin Clark today. John, I was sick of watching the game today, but once again, Oxtail makes every... Hey, man, shout out to my Oxtails, man. Oh, God, I want some smoked Oxtails, man. Y'all ever had smoked Oxtail? They ain't nasty. Great Caitlin Clark game. The Sky have one of the worst coaches in the league. CC is regular, let's be honest, bro. I don't know, man. I don't think Caitlin is regular. I'll never say she's regular. This coach is not letting Caitlin bleed. Stephanie White is not allowing Caitlin to be Caitlin, bro. That's why everything looks so off. This is not, guys, we're not seeing Caitlin be Caitlin, bro. Everything's off. Best offense to the worst season. We beat the best loss. I don't know, man. Shout out them cities. Shout out them states, man. Ugly game today, dog. Ugly game today, dog. Somebody said it's simple. It's simple. White is a lousy coach. She has never had great success. Stephanie White piggyback off other coaches to get her success. The team in Connecticut, she didn't build that team. She inherited that team. That when she won a championship, she wasn't the head coach. She was the assistant coach. It's always other people's success that make her look great. White is a defensive coach, but RD is bow. Is that barbecue? I don't know. White is definitely a defensive coach. Stephanie White wants this team to be the Connecticut Sun 2.0. That's not... We don't have the pieces. Caitlin alone is not the piece for this team to be a Connecticut 2.0. It's just not going to happen. Caitlin's not designed for that style of play. Caitlin is a read and react type player, bro. She needs the ball in her hand to be efficient. If Caitlin Clark is not having the ball, I don't give a damn if traps. I don't give a damn none of that. None of that. This is nothing new. Caitlin Clark needs the ball in her hands to be effective, guys. And if Caitlin Clark does not have that ball in her hands, she's ineffective. Hence what just happened today. Whole lot of ineffectiveness. She needs the ball in her hand to be effective, bro. If she don't, she's a read and react type player, bro. I don't see Jordan or Steph Curry in her game. She the GOAT, bro. What is you saying? Did you not watch her in college? Joshua, bro, you trolling, you gonna get blocked, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm a block you, bro. You don't see Steph Curry in her game when she's shooting logo threes, bro. You don't see Steph at all, bro. You lying. You lying. Quit lying, dog. Quit lying, dog. Quit lying, dog. Timothy, they win and lost a team. Remember that. I get where Jules is coming from because I pulled up the box score in my video. Let me pull up the box score real quick. I pulled up the box score, guys. And yeah, it definitely was a team loss. So Jules is right about that. It definitely was a team loss. Let's see here. Let's pull this up. So when Jules said it was a team loss, I have to agree with Jules 1,000%. So Aaliyah Boston played 27 minutes, man. She only had 6 rebounds and 6 points. Caitlin, obviously, Caitlin had 10 damn points. Now, despite Caitlin Clark having a bad game, she still made history today, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Caitlin still made history today. I'm all for that. Everyone was out of sync today because Caitlin came back and everybody was out of sync because Lexi Hall was pulled. Look, y'all, I'm going to break all this down. Lexi Hall was pulled out of the starting lineup, bro. Lexi Hall has been starting since DeWanna Bonner went down. Lexi Hall has been starting. Lexi Hall did not start today. Lexi Hall and Ari McDonald play 2 totally different styles of basketball, bro. Lexi Hall being removed ineffectively hurted the damn team. Lexi Hall was in the starting lineup. She took Lexi Hall out and put Ari McDonald. She put Ari McDonald in Lexi's place. She thought this was going to work, but Ari is ball dominant as well. So Ari McDonald should have been still coming off the damn bench like she been doing. I like Ari McDonald, but she's not no damn starter. We didn't say she was good enough to be a starter. We love Ari, but she's not a damn starter. Ari McDonald should have been on the bench like she been had. You should have had Lexi Hall in the starting lineup like she been had. Because as of right now, they was running around like chickens with their damn heads cut off today. I mean, they looked so bad today. I don't even know if they practiced this damn starting lineup. It looked like they didn't even practice this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Ari's a better point guard, fat boy. No. So Ari better than who? Ari is a backup. Certain players just backup players, bro, and she's one of them. Ari should be subbing for 60. Exactly. Fat boy. Ari is a backup. Let her back up like what she been doing, dog. Who said Ari was a starter? I love Ari. I'm one of her biggest advocates, one of her biggest damn fans. I am one of Ari's biggest fans. I love Ari. She could ball, but I never said she was a starter. I never said she was a starter. Who said Ari was a starter? Stephanie White did. Stephanie White said she was a starter today. I never said it. I don't think any other podcaster ever said it. Ain't no damn analyst ever said it. I love Ari. I truly do, man. And when I go up to any, hopefully I can meet her and talk to her. I love her. But you got to know your role. See, everybody go to work every day and you know your job. You're okay. If you're a cook, you're not finna go do what the fucking dishwasher's doing. You're not finna go wash dishes when you're a cook. And a dishwasher ain't finna cook when he a dishwasher. Everybody know their role. But when everybody know their role, everything runs fluid. Everything runs great. Ari McDonald knew her role as a backup. She was a backup. She did better as a backup because she is a backup. It's like everybody know their role. And it's like, you don't go changing roles in the middle of a shift. You don't put the dishwasher on the grill in the middle of the shift. Because who gonna do the damn dishes? Like, come on, man. Don't know what is going on with the fever. I'm explaining to somebody said, let me tell y'all that comment about changing coaches all-star team was right. Look, we gonna get into all of that. 101 Ways to Ruin the Indiana Fever by Stephaine White. Oh man, oh my God, what new title is that? Oh, this is class. That is classic there, buddy. Oh, somebody said 101 Ways to Ruin the Indiana Fever by Stephaine White. I'm gonna leave that up there for a little bit, bro. Somebody said they had CC at small forward. Thank you. Who synced that? Maya Humble. Didn't they have her in small forward? She wasn't even playing damn point. She wasn't even playing her position today. Oh, God. I'm telling you, they're low key, man. We have to remember this. And I hate to do this. Bro. Stephaine White, significant other, worked for ESPN. ESPN clearly don't like Caitlin Clark. Stephaine White is an old guard coach. She's an old guard coach. We have to remember that. She's an old guard coach. Caitlin Clark is a new style of player. Caitlin Clark is the tide that rides all boats. They don't like Caitlin Clark because they don't like her game. The women don't like Caitlin Clark's style of play. They don't like her game, bro. They don't like her celebrating. They don't like her dumping up the crowd, throwing her on. They don't like none of that. They don't like none of that. None of that from Caitlin, bro. And I believe, this is my theory, this is John the Liquidator theory. I believe, KK balled out. We gonna talk about KK too. I believe they're trying to sabotage Caitlin Clark, bro. They're trying to sabotage Caitlin Clark, bro. I could be wrong. But to me, it looked like they're trying to sabotage Caitlin Clark. I just got to keep it real. Can't be great with no champions. Yeah, I can see Stephaine White not wanting CC to be CC. So, yeah, trade CC to a team, bro. They ain't going to trade her, bro. Caitlin Clark's up there like 6 to 8 years, bro. We're going to have to make a change, guys. I'm telling you right now. Us, the fans, we're going to have to make a change. They listen to the fans. They listen to the fans. If the front office don't do nothing else, they're going to listen to the fans, dog. They're going to listen to the fans. We need Bluter. We definitely need Bluter in a major way, but I don't even know if the front office will let Bluter be Bluter, bro. They might not let her be Bluter. We got to think about that too. Like, all of that got to get put into consideration. They might not even let Lisa Bluter be Lisa Bluter, bro. They don't want Caitlin to be Caitlin. It's clear as day. They're trying to ruin Caitlin. They're trying to dampen her down. I agree. It has to come from the fans. Cannot have CC create the drama and give White an excuse. Guys, we have to be vocal. The video's got to be vocal. We have to be vocal. Look what happened to KK. When we vocal about KK getting more minutes, look, and what happened? KK got more minutes. When we did we want to keep Ari McDonald? Yes. And what happened? Ari McDonald got signed. Did we want Christy Sides fired? What happened to Christy Sides? She got hella fired. The fans has to be vocal. The fans have to be vocal. Was only going to play a maximum of 20 minutes coming off the bench. I don't. Caitlin Clark did not have minutes restrictions. She played 25 minutes today. They played her in spurts. So Caitlin Clark played in spurts today, guys. She didn't have many restrictions. It might have looked like she did, but she didn't. They only played her in spurts. I just cannot believe this. Somebody said even CC fans like me are going to give up watching. This is brutal. Not letting her be CC is nonsense. Guys, they've been not letting her. I've been trying to tell. Look, bro, I'm one of the realest creators. I've been trying to tell y'all what it was. I made a video yesterday. Go back and look at my video yesterday. Caitlin Clark with the off-ball thing. Now, my titles might be a little crazy. I get that, but that's for YouTube. I feel y'all when y'all be like, John, man, your titles be a little wild, man. Your titles. It don't matter. It's just the title. Watch the damn video. Because if you watch the video, Stephanie White talks about the team lack of focus. Oh, wow. So Stephanie White talking about lack of focus, huh? Lack of focus. Guys, this is what Jason Whitlock said today. So this is what Jason Whitlock had to say about Stephanie White.
Hey, at this point, you have to consider the possibility that the Indiana Fever are in on the plot to destroy Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White is an idiot, should be fired. This woman played Ari McDonald 18 minutes in the first half. 3 weeks ago, Ari McDonald wasn't on a WNBA roster. The entire Fever roster is healthy. And Ari McDonald plays 18 minutes in the first half, throws Caitlin Clark and the chemistry between Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston completely out the window. They get beat by 19 points by an expansion team at home. There is a plot to destroy Caitlin Clark, and Stephanie White and the Indiana Fever might be in on it. They just laid down, did not play. Stephanie White, someone needs to walk her into a room and say, hey, look here, baby girl, I know you and Lisa Salters got this thing going on, but Ari McDonald is not Lisa Salters' daughter. That's not her niece. That's not her daughter. That's not a baby version of Lisa Salters. That's a woman that should be lucky she's on a WNBA roster. Ain't no way she should be in our starting lineup. This is a joke and a disaster of a season. I don't know if it's fixable. They all hate Caitlin Clark.
Yep. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all this from the jump. It's looking real spooky. So this is what Stephanie White had to say at the conclusion of the game. Shout out to AK on Twitter. Listen to this.
How do you summarize kind of what you saw out there?
You know, I was disappointed because I felt like there was a lack of competitive fire. You know, with the exception of about 2 5-minute spurts, our attention to detail was poor. I'm not sure if it's not knowing the game plan as much as, because if it's not knowing the game plan, then that's a whole nother conversation, as much as not executing the game plan. Our attention to detail, undisciplined. You know, I felt like our energy and our competitive fire was not there, and that's disappointing.
I guess, why do you think you had some of these inconsistencies when it comes to focus and engagement, things like that?
You know, I'd say discipline more so than focus. I think this is a group that focuses, but you can focus, and then you have to be able to go out and be disciplined enough to execute it, right? You know, I'm not sure. We're, you know, as coaches, that's our job to figure it out. You know, why it is. You've seen it in spurts. You've seen it in moments. You've seen it with certain lineups. So finding, you know, for us, finding those lineups that we've seen it with consistently, and maybe keeping those together. There's always going to be adjustments when you're working people back into the lineup. There's no question about that. But the competitiveness and the attention to detail, and willingness to play with multiple levels of effort. Prime examples when we get defensive stops, but then they get multiple offensive rebounds. That's 1-2. That's competitive fire. And that's unacceptable.
So that was Stephanie White at the conclusion of the game, and we're going to look more into the Stephanie White thing, but I have to shift gears here and talk about this All-Star team because I have not spoken about it on the channel yet. So with that being said, we're going to dive into this right now, and that is Caitlin Clark trading her coach, bro. So if you guys haven't heard the news, I'm pretty sure y'all have, about Caitlin Clark pretty much getting rid of her coach and sending her to Nafisa Collier team. And this is my belief. This is why she did it. Now, we ultimately know Caitlin Clark has history with Cheryl Reeve, and Cheryl Reeve isn't the biggest Caitlin Clark fan of them all. At this point, Cheryl Reeve has been on record time and time again against Caitlin Clark, against what she believes in, against her style of play. And we know, I said this before, that Cheryl Reeve runs a motion offense. Hence, Stephanie White running a motion offense too right now, but we talked about that in the beginning. So Cheryl Reeve likes to run this motion offense game. She's been running it pretty much for a while now in Minnesota. Caitlin Clark don't work well at all in a motion offense. Caitlin Clark is a read and react type player. She got to have the ball in her hand to be efficient. And Caitlin Clark likes to shoot threes. She liked to shoot threes. And obviously she had Sabrina Unescu on her team. That's another reason why she possibly got rid of her, because I don't know her name, but the New York Liberty coach is gonna let them shoot threes, bro. Cheryl Reeve wasn't gonna let them shoot no damn threes. Let's check out.
Let's start with you here, Caitlin. You said you might be aggressive on the trade market once this opened up. Is there any player that you're looking to get to? And remember, it has to be apples to apples trade here. Starter for starter, reserve for reserve. The good news is you can't go wrong with this type of talent. Anyone looking to make a deal here?
To be completely honest, I love my team. I think they're great. I don't have any intentions of really trading any of them. I don't know if this is in the rules. I don't really care. But I think we've already discussed we are going to trade coaches. Bee's going to take her coach, Sandy Brondello. Let's get it. It's going to be amazing. Sorry, WNBA, if that's not in the rule. Sorry, ESPN, if that's not in the rules. But we just made it a rule. So Sandy Brondello, come on over.
Whoa!
Let's get to it. You can coach Sabrina. So therefore, maybe Stewie wants to come on over to my team.
Whoa.
Let me know. B, you want to give me Stewie?
We have breaking news here. I don't know that I've heard.
Now, Caitlin Clark doing that, guys, is kind of a big slap in the face to Stephanie White. See, no one picked up on this yesterday. See, no one picked up on why she traded the coach. Like I told y'all, they're running this damn motion offense, and Caitlin Clark don't like the motion offense, bro. Hence why she traded her, why she got rid of Cheryl Reeve, and hence why she sent the signal. She sent the signal to Stephanie White about this motion offense, guys. Hence why this same damn day, Caitlin Clark says, you know what, I'm a more of a read and react type player in a press conference. I'll play off ball, but I really don't like to play that style of basketball. She's telling Stephanie White, and she's sending subliminals to the Indiana Fever front office right now about her playing off ball and this motion offense. This ain't her style of play, dog.
Heard of a coach being traded in the All-Star game. This is something you're agreeing to, Fee. There's no terms to this deal.
I agree with Cheryl. I agree with the trade. I love Cheryl. She's my coach here. And you know what? That's just going to be worse for Team Clark, because now we got more chemistry on our side. We got more synergy. We know what we expect from each other. So that was a bad move on your part, Caitlin. We're taking you down.
Oh.
So that was Caitlin Clark yesterday on ESPN. Like I stated, speaking about this trade, her team is dope. Somebody said Caitlin Clark, notably Team USA snub, is about to play the ball. Played the All-Star game with Gabby Williams, who very nearly ruined Team USA. Hold on, is Gabby Williams on Caitlin team?
You here, Caitlin? You said you might be aggressive on
So
the trade
is
market once.
Gabby Williams is on her team. Now, this was Cheryl Reeve a couple weeks ago.
One of the things that I have done for years is held the league accountable for their missteps, mishaps, their lack of representation of all teams. And so that particular situation had nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. It had everything to do with a WNBA social media post that promoted one preseason game and not all preseason games. And so
she was still mad about her team not getting the credit, man. All this started because Caitlin Clark get all of the love from the fans, bro. That's what she jealous about, dog.
I simply said that, and by the way, the Minnesota Lynx are playing the Chicago Sky, which, also had some popular player in Angel Reese that people were interested in, and it simply wasn't posted on their account. I also posted things when Nafisa Collier was not including in promotion of the greatness of our league, and I made posts. And so if Christine Brennan were being thorough and a legitimate reporter in this situation, she would have gotten full context, but it didn't fit the narrative. Christine Brennan likes to.
So that was Cheryl Reeve. She gonna go on to speak about the reporter, Christine Brennan. Somebody said Cheryl Reeve didn't want Kayla Clark on the Olympic team, so Kayla Clark said she's not coaching me. Facts. Now, this Christine Brennan on the same show. I haven't seen this.
Tweets had everything to do with Caitlin Clark. She failed to tell you guys that she put the hashtag, the W is more than one player. She tweeted that out at a 22-year-old just starting out. And she's in her, a 50-something-year-old woman. Shame on her for that. I mean, we all mentor 22-year-olds or know them. I mean, just that alone, just doing that alone, as if, the W is more than one player. Clearly, the one player is Caitlin Clark that she referred to when she typed that hashtag. And then when people were asking why was it that the game wasn't being shown, and some unknown person on Twitter, and I've got all the screenshots, I put them up. I wrote about this in May. I obviously do my due diligence always, of course. Facts and double, triple, quadruple checking is what I do and have my entire career. Cheryl Reeve, guys, then when that person said, why is this? And then someone said, Caitlin Clark, an unknown person on X, Twitter. And then Cheryl Reeve, the Olympic coach, while Caitlin Clark was still in the selection pool, unbelievable, goes that part. She types that part in the response to, it's Caitlin Clark.
So that was Christine Brennan speaking about Cheryl Reeve. We know Cheryl Reeve is one of those good old, type women. I ain't going to say. But, yeah, she one of them type people. And Caitlin Clark quickly, vigorously got rid of her, bro. Got her off her team. She did not want to be coached by her for whatever reason, which we all should know the damn reason why she did not want to be coached by her. But at the end of the day, dog, I feel as if Caitlin Clark made the right decision in pretty much giving the boot of a lifetime to Cheryl Reeve. She had to go, bro. She had to go. Somebody said, funny, the Fever didn't look nowhere near as bad at this point, bro. Look, if y'all trolls keep coming, bro, I'm gonna block you. Stop with the off ball nonsense, far white. I keep telling y'all, man, it's the off ball. Nobody gonna believe me. Who's gonna believe John the Liquidator? Somebody said, "What do you mean?" Kayla Clark traded away Cheryl Reeve. She is not real. All right, man. So we got to get back to the action that it is today's game. Christy Size tweets is coming up. Somebody retweeted this. Somebody said, Christy Size said, leave it better than you found it. If you're going to criticize players, make sure you do it to everyone. Otherwise, you got stand takes. I don't really know what that means, man. I don't really get that one. That one kind of got me, man. Yeah, man. So a lot of people was really quiet about this game, man. DeWanna Bonner received a standing ovation today. She checked in moments ago. Yeah, Stephanie White is she's just horrible, bro. She's just horrible at this point in juncture, dog. All righty. Who is this? Look, somebody said, I felt our anger Somebody said I felt our energy and our competitive fire was not there, and that's disappointing. Stephanie White, you cost the team this game, bro. She cost the team the game, guys. She definitely did. But, man, I appreciate you guys rocking out here with me for a little bit, man. What y'all saying down in the chat? What y'all saying down in the chat? Let me see. I've been watching this. Plus, she didn't even hoop owls. No, I'm not saying Kayla Clark need to go overseas. I'm not saying that at all. I would never agree with that. That's ass. The level of competition is just not even there for her to even go over there. Yeah, that's just ass. Never will I ever say that. Shake the haters off. You know the vibes, bro. Guys, and your boy John Liquidator will be in Indiana for the All-Star break. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it's fun. Y'all don't know this. I should be out in Indiana a lot. I was going to open up a furniture store out there. Indiana's really like a second home. I was just out there last year for the NCAA tournament. They should trade CC because she will never fit. Man, we got to make her fit. That's all it is, guys. The fans got to talk. We have to talk. We have to create that sense of urgency for the front office. They're going to listen to the fans. Twitter quiet. Everybody quiet right now. People mad, man. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Definitely do get it, man. But with all that being said, man, I appreciate you guys rocking out here with your boy John the Liquidator for another live after this game. I know this was just a bad game to see, guys. I wish it could have been better for everybody in all parties, but unfortunately, that was not the case. That was not the hand we was dealt. Somebody said Stephanie White's system is slow and she will not bend, and it seems as if this is now Stephanie's team, not CC's. Yeah, the front office is over their heads, just like the commissioner. Yeah. It is what it is, man. I'm sticking to my theory. I feel like Stephanie White should be replaced. I feel like her style of coaching is not for Caitlin. Never fit Caitlin's style of play. And only time would tell, guys. Only time would tell. But as of right now, if this is how the team is going to look, expect the numbers to go down in viewership, expect ticket sales to go down, because this was not fun to watch. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, bro. Peace out.